Hi, Mike at ABC Fullerton Vacuum and Sewing LLC here in Fullerton, California. I wanted to show you how to change the Kirby belt and Kirby bag. And this will apply to most all Kirby vacuums. The bag will be a little bit different on the earlier models, but you get the idea. So let's change the belt first. First thing we're going to do is we're going to raise the height adjustment all the way up so the nozzle's all the way off the ground. Open our lid. You see it's on belt on. We're going to turn this to where it lines up with belt off. We've just raised the belt off the shaft. We're going to move this latch and pull the whole head off. We're going to drop this back down to belt on. So I just loosened the belt. We're going to rotate these two clips to get it off these little ears. And you're going to pull this off. Sometimes it sticks to the bumper guard. You can see how it is. Don't bend it. Pull it off the front now. Kind of walk it around. And there you go. Our belt is loose. Here's our brush roller. Now sometimes these brush rollers really get stuck in there. If your belt isn't broken, you can use it to help pull the side of the brush roller up. Helps you get it out. If the belt is broken, then I'll grab my hand in there and pull up. In extreme cases, you may have to pry it up with a tool, but I try not to do that. You just get in there and pull it up. Once you get one side up, it'll come out. Brush roller has little grooves in it. Third setting, first setting, second setting. What it does, it's got numbers on it. 1, 2, 3. It's as the brushes wear, you can set it at a different setting. Setting 1 is when it's new. Setting 2, it's getting a little bit worn. Setting 3, it's more worn. It pushes the brush rollers out. Whatever setting you put it on, you want to make sure it's the same on both sides. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to put a belt on. Now in the housing, this is wider than this side. Same with the brush roll. This is smaller than this side. So we know the big side needs to go on this side and the little side over here. So the first thing that I'll do is I'll just set it kind of right here. This is the way I want it to go in. Now I'm going to set this on 1. So I've got 1 facing up and it's got the little divot 1. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to turn it till I see 1 with 1 divot facing up, and that's right there. There is my 1 and there is my 1 divot. I'm going to slide it in. I'm going to push it down till it hits bottom. I'm going to center my belt in the brush roller. I hold it with my finger. I'm going to open my little door here. This is for leverage, and you can see it's on belt on. I'm going to spin this, and when I spin it, you're going to see it's picking up the belt. That's how we want it up, so the shaft will go inside there. Okay. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put the bottom plate back on. It's got your little ears in the front. These little ears need to go in there. You just got to be patient because you got to kind of line it up, because you got to get it over the bumper guard and it's got to go down and seat, and you don't always get it the first time. Pull it over, line it up, clip it, and clip it. Okay, bottom plate's on. Now we're going to put the head on. These go on here, this shaft on each side. So I'm going to center it and kind of hook on it. And you want it centered, you don't want it rocked. So you just set it on those, just push up. It just centered itself, there's no play left to right, and lock it on. Now you can see I'm on the belt off, so I'm going to open this again, and I'm going to go to belt on. So what it did is it lowered it on the shaft. So now, when I turn the machine on, the belt will turn the brush roller. Belt is changed. Now let's do the bag. Slip it down. Let's pull our bag out. Okay, this has got the new Style F bag. It's got what is called a docking station, and it's got an ear on the top. Pop up the ear and pull the bag off. Here's the bottom part that the bag holds on. It's going to be my leverage point. So I'm going to put the bag on the bottom first. There's the bottom. I'm going to go up. It's going to go into the bag. This is going to keep it from coming off. Boom. Bag's on. Push the bag in, tuck it in. You don't have to be neat about it. It's going to inflate itself and center itself up. Zip it back up. And your bag and belt are changed.